I think that he wants you to know that his heart, his desire with each one of you is that he doesn't want a shadow of intimacy with you. I don't know what your relationship with God looks like. I don't know if you get up every morning and you snuggle in his lap and tell him how great he is and listen to hear him whisper sweet things in your ear. I don't know if you know that he cares about every single part of your life. He cares. He's not a God that values independence. We live in a country where they value the ability to make yourself all better, to get all your stuff done, to accomplish and achieve and overcome all on your own so that at the end you can say, I did it. That's the society that we live in. But we're not of this world. The Bible says so. And our God, he wants us at his feet every day, loving on him, asking, calling out, crying for his help and his love and his healing and his mercy and his grace. He doesn't value your independence or your self-sufficiency. He wants us to be dependent on him because he's so smart. He knows we don't have the ability to make ourselves all better. Because if we had the ability to make ourselves all better, we'd already be all better. But we don't. And not many Christians are. Most Christians walk around with arrows sticking out of their hearts. And everybody sees it because it affects the way they live their life. They don't love the way they should love. And they don't trust the way they should trust because they've been hurt. And it's risky. But if you start with loving God and trusting God, then from there, he can work on that stuff. So then you're able, because really, we're not even supposed to put our confidence in the flesh, in men. Because men will hurt you. They will. They'll lie to you. They'll gossip about you. They'll stab you in the back. The Bible's pretty clear that if you're trusting a man to not hurt you, you're going to be hurt. You know what? My husband, I love him. He's hurt me. Not because he meant to, because he's just doing the best he can. And your husband, he's probably hurt you too. He's probably said things that were not the right thing to say when you were sharing your heart with him, or something you wanted him to respond a certain way and he didn't respond a certain way. Men, bless their hearts, they're trying the best they can, and they are not women. They are not. And they do not respond the way women respond. And sometimes we just wish they would. Because we know that a woman would have said the right thing. But God told me when I went to him and talked to him about that, man, he told me, it's not your job to determine how your husband's supposed to respond to you. It's none of your business. It's your response to trust me and to be obedient to me and to do what I say, and I'll take care of your husband. You just be responsible to me. And so I did, and I had to start trusting and being accountable to God. And trusting God that I needed to trust my husband. Has he always responded the right way? Have we gotten through it? And is our marriage better because of it? Yeah, it has. And when I decided that I was going to trust God and not trust other women with my heart, but trust God, that he wanted me to make myself vulnerable enough to be used by him to love other people, to really have friends that I never had before. Because when you block your heart up, you're not only protecting your heart, but you're preventing anybody else from the ability to love you the way God intended them to love you. So in that self-protection is really detriment. Really, really. And it may seem easier, but a life lived without true loving, is that really a life? It's not the way God intended us to live.